you doing there? You guys making a podcast?
Why would you think that's a good idea?
You two are the dumbest people I've ever seen.
That's janky.
Hello, welcome to the Jank podcast.
Hello. Oh, are we starting? That's the start right there. Go, you're introing it.
I was joking. I didn't want to intro the show.
Hello, welcome back to the Jank podcast. I'm your host. I am your host, Jake Trumper.
Jake Trumper. And
Alex Schulte. Jake? Alex. Jake. Alex, what's your
favorite?
What? Stop.
Stop.
You are ruining
You
the
are
intro.
ruining the intro.
Stop. Okay. That's all.
Stop.
Stop! Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll stop.
There
I'll
are
stop.
45. Okay, cool.
I'll stop.
What's your favorite animal?
Tigers.
Tigers?
Wait.
I really thought you were going to say chimpanzees. I brought up.
I like those a lot too.
Oh, good. Okay,
Oh, I like
'cause
chimpanzees.
I brought you a banana.
Oh.
But this is for a game.
Hello?
This is going to be a really long podcast if you don't stop the shit.
I hate that I did that.
I wish I did more editing to these so I could have like a boo effect where it's just boo.
I feel like another YouTuber would do a close zoom in.
I'll do a close zoom in. So my editing skills are like zoom ins.
Oh,
That's all I've got. I've got zoom ins. Yeah.
I don't watch any of your stuff. I am subscribed to you though because you asked me to subscribe.
Thanks. I watch all of your stuff. I want you to know that.
I don't post anything.
Okay, do you want to know why I brought you the banana?
What's the last video I posted?
It's your Instagram.
No, I posted a video to YouTube not too long ago actually.
To your I follow. I
to
can't
my
stop.
personal YouTube.
I don't watch it.
Because my girlfriend for her homework had to upload a video of her loading the dishwasher.
Oh, okay.
To teach students how to do it. So we used my account to upload. You didn't watch it? You didn't watch the video of my girlfriend?
Do you want to know why I brought you a banana?
Loading the dishwasher?
So we're doing a history quiz because to start every episode, we like to do history stuff. So the whole thing is about history and quizzing you because clearly I know more about history. You know like as much as the average person.
Clearly you know more about history.
Well, my whole like identity is based off of history on TikTok. So it'd be very embarrassing if you knew more about history than I did.
Somebody knows more about history.
Oh my
than you
god,
out there.
there's a lot more people that know more than me. But I've got an internet presence pretending like I know history, so I'm gonna keep going with I know a good amount.
I don't watch your stuff. I wouldn't know.
That's fair. So I told you last episode, because last episode was our Thanksgiving special, even though it came out a week and one day after Thanksgiving. I told you that we would do some American history. So the reason I brought that banana is if you get, if you get at least 3 correct, you get to eat that end of the banana first with its peel. But if you get any less than 3 correct, you have to eat that end with the peel on. So it's like a...
That seems like I lose both ways. I just lose more with one.
No, because this end's worse. It's heads I win, tails you lose.
This is you're like making a statement right now.
What's the statement?
Like a political statement or something, right?
It's a lose-lose situation.
Is that what you're doing?
No matter
you're
what
like,
you pick,
this is
you
a metaphor
lose.
for life? Like you're getting really deep?
Yeah,
This...
No, I just wanted to make you
gosh,
eat a banana
I'm 14
like that.
years old and this is deep.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you understand. Also, every time...
it is a metaphor, though.
Yes, 100% a metaphor. That's what I was setting out to do. I'm like a high school teacher who tries to find a deeper meaning in a book that doesn't actually have deeper meaning in it.
Okay.
Also, every time you get one wrong, a tiger dies.
Okay. Oh, right, because that's my favorite animal.
Yeah, so it's a lot of losing.
That thing I just have in my head. Do people still walk around with that, like what my favorite animal is? What's your favorite animal?
Rhinoceros.
You just had that like cocked and loaded.
I
ready to
love
go.
rhinos. Rhinos, hippos, and sharks.
In that order?
And elephants.
In that order?
And zebras at number 5.
Baby
number
elephants
5.
are my favorite animal. Baby elephants specifically.
I can't say a baby elephant dies. A tiger dies. All right, here we go. Who was the 16th?
Did you see Tiger King? It's still sad when tigers die.
It's tragic when tigers die, but it's not a bit... Okay,
It's less sad when tigers die than when elephants die?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Are you going on paper and
That's
saying
not
that
what
it's
I'm
less
saying.
sad
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what
when
I'm saying.
tigers die than
Who
when
was
elephants?
our 16th president?
I don't know, man. Abraham Lincoln.
Correct.
Oh, really? I thought
That's
he was
one.
14th. Okay, cool.
Does it count if you thought, you know what? I'll give it to
I
you.
said it. I got it right.
Who was our 4th president?
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison.
Correct.
Thank you.
Dude, you're on a hot streak. Which came first, Korean War or Vietnam War?
The Korean War.
When was the Korean War?
In the 50s.
When was the Vietnam War?
In the 60s.
Well, that part was wrong, but I'm still going to give it to you because the Korean War happened first. Korean War was 1950 to 1955. Yeah, already. And no tigers have died. And then the Vietnam War was in 1955, so 2 years after the Korean War stopped.
Vietnam War was in the 50s?
Technically. It started in 1955, but hit its peak, obviously, in the 60s, and then ended in 1975.
When did Forrest Gump take place?
What
war was Forrest Gump in?
Vietnam War, I'm pretty sure, right?
Is that right?
I haven't seen Forrest Gump recently. I don't know off the top
All of
of
my
my
historical
head.
facts are based on Forrest Gump.
Well, that's going to really help you here. Who is the only president in the United States to ever serve 2 non-consecutive terms? So it's like so you know how there's been
They lost their re-election, but then came back and got elected again.
Yes. And that's why right now there's technically been 45 presidents, but only 44 people have been president.
Oh, was it Roosevelt?
Theodore Roosevelt?
Was it Theodore Roosevelt?
I think you're confused because
No.
Theodore Roosevelt served 2 consecutive terms, but then ran as a third-party candidate and did incredible, but still lost. You got it wrong. It's Grover Cleveland.
Dude,
You would have not got that.
I don't
You don't even
know
know
if
who Grover
I've ever heard the name
Grover Cleveland.
Grover Cleveland
That's good.
in
That's
my
good.
entire life.
Okay, what was the Watergate scandal?
Nixon.
But like, what was it?
His money laundering. It was at the Watergate Hotel.
The
Motel.
No, it was the Democrat.
Holiday Inn.
It was. It was a tiger's dead because of you, Alex. I want you to know that. It was the Democratic Convention Center at the Watergate building.
The Watergate building. Okay, it was a building, but it's not a hotel.
No, what happened was it was people in Nixon's administration.
Deep
Yes, were spying on the Democrats. Three. Yes. Yeah, sure. Why do you keep saying that?
That's really all I know. Those are like the buzzwords for me.
No.
Is
So
it
what
weird that
happened?
I'm saying deep throat while holding a banana?
Yes, it's very weird. That's why I'm like, stop saying it. Stop. I feel uncomfortable in this situation. No, what happened is guys
I'm gonna put this down.
guys got caught breaking into the Watergate building, and then it turns out that they that the money that they were paid was traced back to the Nixon administration, and then it was shown that Nixon was spying on the Democrats, which is insane because Nixon swept his re-election. If you look at that map, it's like all red. So people were very curious why he was so obsessed with paying attention to what the Democrats were doing.
Wow.
How many terms did FDR serve?
2.
No.
3.
Technically 4, but he died early into the 4th one. He served from
Yeah, he was the World War II guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he served from March 1933 to April 1945.
Yeah.
So
I knew that one.
So, but you didn't. You didn't actually. You said 2, and then you said 3. So you didn't know that. You said 2 wrong answers.
If you would have let me guess one more, I would have gotten it
yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah. So you still got to.
If you would have given me 3 tries on that, I would have gotten it.
You would have got it. That's really good. That's really good. I love it when people are like, "I knew that one." It's like, no, you said. Why'd you say the wrong answer?
Like I just did?
Yeah, like
That's what I just did.
You said 2 wrong answers and then said you knew it,
And then I said I knew it. Yeah.
and that's wrong. Eat the banana. Eat it, and then we'll have a word from our sponsors
After?
right after. Yeah. Jesus, that was loud. That's disgusting. Well, don't spit it out.
It's an empty trash can.
And now a word from our sponsors. Today's episode is brought to you by the Coldest Water Bottle. If you're still looking for that perfect holiday gift to buy, the Coldest Water Bottle has you set. They've truly perfected the perfect water bottle. And honestly, I got one because I have high blood pressure. My doctor's like, "Do you drink water?" And I was like, no. And he's like, well, you're going to die. Drink water. And then Coldest Water Bottle gave me water, and now I actually enjoy drinking water. I can already feel my life getting better. So if you're trying to get healthy, or if you're looking for gifts for people, if you still haven't bought your gifts yet, you still have time to go buy those coldest water bottles, because after your purchase is done, enter the promo code JakeT or just use the referral link in the description and you'll be saving 10% off on your purchase. So yeah, you'll be saving some serious bucks while getting that perfect water bottle with the coldest water bottle. Thanks a bunch, guys. Don't forget, anytime you buy something with my links, you're always helping out the show. Also want to say big congratulations goes out to Thoughtful Troop. They were the winners of the contest for the $25 gift card to Target Plus. It was you could either come onto the show and talk about history or get a shout out if you don't feel comfortable talking, and you get to pick what we're going to talk about. Alex and I will be talking about John F. Kennedy's health problems. That's what the Thoughtful Troop wanted to. Obviously, I think he was commenting on that because of the TikTok video I made talking about why JFK would get smacked while fighting presidents because of his health problems. So we'll be talking about that next. If you weren't the lucky winner, that's A-okay. I'm going to do it again because I would love to have someone come on to the podcast and talk. So just make sure you're checking out those TikToks or right here on YouTube. I'll be announcing the next competition coming up. All right, let's get back into it. Also, us talking about John F. Kennedy's health problems will be happening in the first episode in 2021. And we're back. All right, Alex, you can put the banana down.
I don't want to waste the banana, though.
Okay, so you're going to need a banana as I talk. Okay, so I actually wanted to talk to you. I am working with someone from... I know you and him actually aren't the best of friends. His name's Harrison.
I don't know him.
That's fine. But he's editing my videos now. Me and him are working on editing videos, and I'm going to start releasing way more content. But now, I'm moving...
Why are we the best of friends?
You guys just don't know each other very well. That was what I chose poor words. I chose words that sounded agitating that shouldn't have been used.
I don't even know who he is.
That's fine. Never mind. But I'm doing movie reviews.
Does he hate me?
No, I don't think he knows who you are. I don't know why he said it. I'm sorry.
Sounds like there's more to this than meets the eye.
There's not, Mr. Transformer. All right, so what's going on is I'm doing movie reviews now. So I'm going to review movies and TV shows in 5 minutes or less. And at the end, I rate them based off of bathroom breaks. So the joke is the more bathroom breaks you get, the worse your movie was. So the joke is like I give it 5 bathroom breaks, but it's not actually like I went 5 times. It's just saying it's bad. But his editing skills are super good. Like he went to college for video editing and he's looking for work. I told him I can't pay you much, but I'm a rising star and jump on the bandwagon now and you're coming with me. You can join Alex and Everett on the bandwagon of success. And I really sold it like that. So then
is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, if I completely fail, then it's like I lied to you all.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This feels more like a favor than like riding the wave.
You're doing me a favor?
Yeah.
Well, that's humbling. Thank you.
Like, do you think I was like, dude, I gotta find some way to get on this
No. I don't think.
Oh man,
Well, no. I asked you to do it. My joke was if I was obviously joking for comedic sake. I was acting more egotistical. The real thing is. I know you guys are doing me favors. Him editing, you think me being like, you have the privilege to edit my videos. No, the thing was, as I was saying, if you help me out during this time.
You are so full of shit right now.
What do you mean? You know I'm not egotistical.
I know. You're not. You're not egotistical.
I also don't think highly of my stuff, really.
But, no.
That's why I want it to be better.
It was just nothing. It was just funny. When you were like, you guys are like, you're all jumping on the bandwagon. Like, what?
No, not the wagon. I don't think I said bandwagon because I was saying jump on the wagon. Like, get on the truck before it starts taking off.
You said bandwagon.
I didn't mean bad. I'm bad.
I am on a bandwagon with Everett and Harrison.
Yes. You see.
We're all riding a bandwagon that says Jake Trump.
It's not the bandwagon, though, because I'm not famous or successful right now. What I'm saying is if I do
You are famous and successful.
I am successful.
See?
I'm successful.
You don't give yourself. See,
I've had success.
You do think you're successful, but hey, you should just cut this part out.
No, I love this.
I feel like we're just talking in circles.
We don't cut anything out. Let me. But the thing is I told him, hey, come on and help me. And if we do start actually making some serious cash, you're going to get paid. You're getting yours that you deserve. If this podcast starts picking up sponsors and they specifically say, I only want to sponsor the Jank podcast, obviously you're getting paid.
I'm getting paid for this?
Well,
if this makes money?
If we start getting, because right now the sponsors that are here are sponsors who are like, hey, Jake Trumper on TikTok on this.
You do have a
talk about it.
sponsorship on this, don't you?
But not on this. It's a Jake Trumper sponsorship.
The water.
Yeah. So I don't really. But if someone was like, I want to sponsor the Jank podcast, I'd be like, Alex, you're a part of that. Here you go. So that's the thing is, if I become successful, then we became successful. You know, it's a happy little family. So he has really good editing skills. So I'm hoping that the videos turn out super nice. He's done a few videos, and they're
nice.
The videos he's already edited. People have been like, this is your best work. I was like, well, I didn't actually edit it, but thank you.
I hope it works out for us, even though we're not the best of friends.
Yeah, you and I aren't friends either. I hate you. I just know you're talented.
No, I was meaning me and Harrison.
No, I know, but I'm also telling you, I just know you're talented, so I'm trying to use you as well.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on your bandwagon, too.
Got it.
We're on each other's bandwagons. Hey.
That sounds like a dangerous stunt. Riding two bandwagons at once.
No, I'm not riding my own bandwagon.
Oh, can you?
We're on two separate bandwagons on a highway, waving to each other.
You can't be on your own bandwagon, can you?
No, that'd be so
Yeah,
cringy.
you can, though.
You're going to ride on your own bandwagon?
Yeah, you should be like supportive of yourself
That's disgusting.
and proud to be yourself and
Well, yeah, be proud of yourself, but don't ride on your own bandwagon. Don't ride your
you
own.
should be your own biggest fan. You know what I mean?
Honestly, that's probably a good mindset. I think my mindset's the toxic one.
I should hate myself enough until I'm good enough.
I'm going to hate myself until I'm famous.
I can't be mad if anybody's disappointed in me if I'm the most disappointed in myself.
Exactly. That's how I see it. So I do want to start talking about movies and TV shows. I want to jump on it fast because like so many shows just come and go. Like I wanted to talk about The Boys, but I feel like it's a little late to do that. Like I want to already.
If they released that, I was gonna say if they released that episode by episode, it'd probably still be on. But they did.
They did.
And
release
it's still
that stuff.
already over.
Yeah, that stuff comes and go. Queen Gambit is already a little late. I know you're watching Queen's Gambit.
How do you know?
You had a chessboard in your living room that you
What?
just bought.
Yeah.
Everyone is buying a chessboard right now.
Yeah, I'm so bad at chess though.
We've played one time and I beat you. But,
I forgot that we played.
But I'm bad
But
too.
it was on a computer, so it doesn't really.
Well, my rating is like 700. Yeah, that's bad.
What?
That's bad. The average is 600. The lady in Queen's Gambit
So
was
you're better
1,000.
than average, and that's bad. So better than average is bad. That doesn't sound bad.
For how much I used to play, it's pretty bad. Except I did take a break, so maybe I could be better if I played
Again,
more.
one of those things where you're good at something,
Yeah.
but you put yourself down.
I was
God,
in
your
a
whole
chess
life.
club. I was the second ranked in my chess club at my school.
You know, your life is not a metaphorical banana where you have to choose the worst of two evils.
Can I ask you a political question before? I think this is a good way to wrap up the show.
Sure.
And then I do want to start wrapping up the show.
This was very
with-
sporadic.
There was some structure.
I think it was my fault though that it was so sporadic.
No, there was structure to it.
Sorry, everybody, that I took us all off the
Where
rails
was
here.
the structure off?
I think this is my last time. I gotta quit.
This is your second episode.
I'm still being sporadic. Sorry. What are you talking about?
So, usually I want to start having more structure to the show, ending with like a ending.
I want to have more structure.
No,
to the
like
show.
just segments. And I think a good ending segment is just a story about one of our life experiences, like something crazy. Like I've traveled the world and have had just weird experiences. Like I played chess on the Trans-Siberian Railroad in Russia, and we played a Chinese man, and he spoke just enough Russian for us to translate, and basically he told me I was the worst one in the group and he would only play me again.
That actually happened
I swear to God.
to you,
Swear to God.
and I'm supposed to have like a story like that, just like ready to go right now.
No, we'd pre-tell it. We'd be like, hey, what story do you like? We'd
Oh,
think
so
about it
next
in
time
advance.
I'm gonna
so
have a story
next
like
time,
this.
and we'd go more in depth with it. But this one, I just want to get a little political. Who do you think the worst president of all time is? Of all time.
What do you mean? It's what?
Who do you think the worst president of all time? You're really
Yes.
next to James Buchanan and Andrew Johnson?
For someone like me who doesn't
Bro.
know all the presidents, he's the worst president that I can think of. That's for damn sure.
Dude, and let me just tell you, Andrew Johnson.
Why do you want to get so divisive on your podcast right now?
Because I like to make people angry. The anger. No, I just wanted to do a hate speech on Andrew Johnson real quick because he's my least favorite. I think James Buchanan on almost every ranker is ranked as the worst president, and Andrew Johnson's number 2. But Andrew,
Do you think those guys with like all the knowledge and science and facts that we have today would still make all the decisions
they were pro-slavery.
that were made.
They were pro-slavery.
Oof.
Like, violently.
No, they're terrible.
Like, they were.
Hey, I take that back. No, they're the worst.
Well, because
that's terrible.
Well,
and that's way worse.
James Buchanan, like, fast-tracked the Civil War, basically. And so did a lot of other presidents before that. Multiple presidents before Lincoln basically put it on a fast track. And without Lincoln, we would have been, I don't even know where. And then Andrew Johnson came after Lincoln. It was a nightmare as well. Awful human being. Debatably one of the most racist presidents of all time. Probably the most. But then we got Ulysses S. Grant after him. And I love Ulysses S. Grant.
Mm-hmm,
He has a lot of flaws. But he is the first president to abolish the KKK. For a very small amount of time, KKK was just, like, wrecked. And it was because of Ulysses S. Grant.
He's got a great statue in Chicago, too.
My man, Ulysses S. Grant. I think that's where I want to end.
And there's a good book about him, too.
Oh, dude was very...
Ulysses. The Chronicles of Ulysses, right?
What?
Ulysses. It's the other book that's not the Odyssey.
I felt like you were saying the Odyssey. I literally
No,
thought
but
you were saying the Odyssey, and I was like...
I am joking.
I know you're joking because there isn't one...
Guy
Dude.
who wrote a book about Hamilton that turned into a musical also wrote a book about Ulysses S. Grant called Grant. Do you think maybe there's a chance we get a Ulysses S. Grant musical?
That would
Rap
be interesting.
musical?
That would be interesting, and I know the book you're talking about, and it's very insightful because it does not hold back on the many like screw-ups he did. Because he did a lot of bad things, too. He put a lot of trust into the wrong people that led to awful things happening, a lot of corruption. Which
Do you think he used a turning signal? Like he was that kind of bad person or what?
No. But he just trusted people too much. Like, it's funny because whenever I'd say I love Ulysses S. Grant, people will bring up like corruption that happened in his cabinet and stuff. And I'm like, you do realize the reason that corruption even was brought to light is because Ulysses S. Grant outed his own cabinet. Like, he called that stuff out. So he was like the one who outed himself. Even though he wasn't a part of it, it was his cabinet who was. But that's still to blame. If the president is bringing corrupt people into his own cabinet, he's to blame. But he himself wasn't really corrupt, in my opinion, in my humble historian opinion.
Cool.
Is there anything else you want to promote or add?
Listen to our other podcast, the I Can't Stop Talking podcast.
The I Can't Stop Talking podcast.
On the I Can't Stop Laughing Facebook page.
Yeah. Do you want to go more in depth about that? It's a little bit sporadic upload schedule, but the episodes are just off the wall. If you think if you're like, haha, these guys are idiots and it's fun watching the insanity.
Yeah, and the other one, we have different cartoon characters.
Fight to the death.
Fight to the death. We have one. It's like it's like mock trial.
Yeah.
But with
cuss words, anger, and death.
Yeah, and destroyed friendships.
I hate Jackson.
I know. He hates you.
No, I love Jackson. I can't say I hate him.
He loves you.
I think you're just saying what I'm saying.
I think you're just saying what you're saying.
Don't end this with copying me. I swear to God, I'll end this thing right now. It's over.
Did I start?
I'm getting a new again. We're getting a third new host.
Is this what happened to Everett? Is it he start copying you?
He
and it bothered you
started.
so
He
much?
started copying. No.
Do you think
he
I
got
left
busy.
the trash can in for the whole rest of the?
I don't even think that. I don't think that was in the shot.
I think it is. I think it's it. I think I put a trash can in the second half of the show.
That's good. I'm really glad about that.
It is a metaphor. This has been a metaphor for this podcast.
There's fire behind you and a trash can.
Oh yeah, the fireplace.
We're a dumpster fire, and I love that because that's the magic of the Jank podcast. Is you don't have to worry about us lying and pretending not to be ourselves. We're authentic. You learn a little bit, and hopefully, you have a laugh or two. Did you learn something today, Alex?
No, I forgot all of it already.
Grover Cleveland, Ulysses S. Grant. How many terms FDR served?
I'd probably fail a couple of them again.
Okay, this has been the Jank Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Love you lots. Till next time.